Up and Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up and Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Thanks so much for being Up and Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, halfway through the week. Let's go. Saddle up. Later in the show, we're riding into Creston for the Grenache Giddy-Up at the Loading Chute Barn. One grape in 3 colors, white, pink, red. Got this passport, lets you taste your way through some killer local producers. Creston brings that small town, big heart energy, those ranch roots that I really like. I like the vibe there. And ever since the Bloody Mary battle that we promoted here, my finger's been on the pulse of Creston. This sounds like a lot of fun this weekend. It's going to be a real barn party with some fun vibes, small bites, bounce houses for the kids. This event's totally family friendly. And yes, pony selfies. Hello. It's this Sunday, October 26th, 2 to 4:30. Meghan Ball from Vinlumia, also Kristen Parker of the Loading Chute are going to join us to talk about why Creston hits different. What makes Grenache so versatile and how this family-friendly tasting feels like a little pilgrimage without the drive. If you love a good steakhouse meets kind of Paso wine country moment, this Sunday is going to be your jam. So I'm excited to have them in the studio later. I also have tickets to the event, so stay tuned. All right, first, there's a lot of great headlines. This story is pretty interesting. Parents, this one flips the script in a big way. For years, we were told, keep the peanuts away from the babies. Remember, peanuts away from the babies. God, if we have been more wrong on anything. Turns out doing the exact opposite has likely saved tens of thousands of kids from allergies. A decade after that landmark LEAP study saying early peanut introduction helps. A new paper in pediatrics finds the real-world payoff. Since U.S. guidance changed in 2015 and 2017, peanut allergies in kids under 3 are down by almost 50%. Any food allergy down 36%. Researchers say at least 40,000 U.S. kids likely avoided a peanut allergy in the last 10 years because parents started offering peanuts early. The big clue came from a culture check. Jewish kids in the UK, they had a way higher peanut allergy rate than Israeli kids with the same roots. The difference? Well, Israeli infants often snack on bamba, those peanut puffs from the jump. That helped drive the U.S. pivot for high-risk infants, introduce peanut foods around 4 to 6 months per NIAID and the dietary guidelines. Now, a little reality. The new study looked at more than 120,000 U.S. kiddos via medical records, so it's association, not a lab-locked trial. Some families still hesitate, worried about siblings with allergies, and a UNC expert says we should be cautious about over-reading diagnostic codes. But the trend line? For the first time in recent memory, we are tapping the brakes on the food allergy surge. This is huge news. Early allergen introduction works, and for a lot of families, it's changing the game. Talk to your pediatrician, make a plan, and pass the peanut products, because the data says starting early can keep your little one clear of a lifetime allergy. But for so long, they were saying, no, not the peanuts. Couldn't have been more wrong. All right, stoked to get into my conversation with the gals from the Grenache Giddy-Up and the Loading Chute in Creston. First, October in San Luis Obispo, anything but ordinary. It is Arttober. From live performances to public art, museums, and the always fun piano in the plaza, creativity is everywhere. Don't miss it. Find your Arttober adventure at slowcity.org/Arttober.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, if you know about Creston. Small town, big heart, ranch roots, and that porch light hospitality I mentioned that makes every visit feel like you're a regular. Joining us today, Meghan Ball and Kristen Parker to bring the Grenache Giddy-Up to life. The Paso wine meets Creston barn party. built around one grape in 3 different colors. Sunday, October 26th, that's this Sunday, 2 to 4:30 at the Loading Chute. They're rolling out this passport tasting across white, rosé, red Grenache. Going to be awesome. Curated to stay focused, memorable. Expect pony selfies for the kiddos, live music, bounce houses, even small bites from the Loading Chute. Plus, no corkage that night for any bottles that you pick up at the event and take to dinner. That's pretty bomb. Tickets are live now. We got a direct link in the show notes. Ladies, thank you so much for being up and at 'em. Let's get the bomb. Appreciate you guys.
Cheers.
Ladies, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm excited to talk Creston. I'm excited to talk this Grenache tasting that we're going to do. Grenache, the Grenache Giddy-Up.
Yes.
So this is going to be a fun chat. Meghan, always great to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I was stoked to come down here and talk about all this and bring Kristen, who's been a fan of yours forever.
Before we, that's so sweet. Before we get into Creston, because I want to dive deep with you, Kristen, and talk about not just the event, but just like the spirit of this era, especially during the Bloody Mary battle. It was really cool to kind of like get that feel of Creston, the feel of whether it's the Women's and Men's Club or what Meghan's doing over there, what you're doing over there. So it's a really cool vibe. The last time probably we talked, Meghan, was right before you and I both had pink events like a week apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand they both did good, so congratulations.
Yeah, same to you. Congrats. It's good to know that there's a lot of rosé drinkers in both North and South County. But yeah, we did actually at the Loading Chute as well. It was the rosé roundup, and we had 17 different wineries pouring rosé. We had bounce houses for kids. We had a junior champion roper.
Teaching roping lessons.
Yeah.
Are we doing this at the rodeo grounds?
No, this is at the Loading
This is
Chute
at the
Barn.
Loading Chute.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, got it.
We have a whole event space in the back of the Loading Chute where we do weddings, private events, and we've been trying to put together these awesome Western-themed wine events.
What is the spirit of Creston, Meghan, that you like and that you really feel? Because you're doing your events everywhere and you're highlighting people all over. But there's obviously something that is drawing you in to that feel and that character of Creston.
You know, I moved from New York City to Paso Robles in 2013, which is crazy how long ago that is, but it was a huge change. But part of what drew me to Paso in this area was how truly down to earth it is. You know, there's a lot of farmers out here. Even the people who are in the wine industry out here are farmers first. They're going to talk to you about their vineyards and their dirts and the rainfall. And that comes with animals, and all that stuff is so cool. And, you know, my parents laugh. I was on this path to be a New York person, and now I have 18 chickens and 3 ducks. So things changed. But I love it. And I want my kids to experience it. And so I think the Loading Chute in Creston, when you go out there, it's just got that country feel. You know, it really feels like you're tapping deeper into those roots. And you see it when you walk into the establishments. It's such a good community. Everyone knows each other. The dogs are welcome. The kids are welcome. It's just, you know, we're all out here.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's a cool
got
vibe.
horses.
Yeah. Well, that's what's so cool. You
cows.
could pull up to the Loading Chute and it's like, oh, there's a Tesla. There's a Rivian. That's a horse.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a pickup truck, you know, from the 70s or 80s, you know.
Yep.
So it's a vibe for sure.
That's always been my favorite thing about Paso, how like diverse it is, you know, in terms, in terms of the backgrounds that people come from, because the wine industry pulls so many people from all over, but Paso itself has produced so many people who are a huge part of, you talk to people in the industry all the time who came from here.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a great point. Kristen, tell me about what is special and what lights you up about Creston and that character.
It's just such a great little town. There's no stoplights. There's, I think, 1 stop sign. There's about 4 or 5 businesses in town, and everyone, like she said, everyone knows everyone. We got regulars in the restaurant every day. We got some people that come in twice a day. And we have a great back area for events, and it's kid-friendly, dog-friendly patio.
Now, people make it like it's a mecca, it's like a pilgrimage. I mean, it's not all that far, especially you're coming from slow. You could sneak on the 41, get out of Atascadero.
Yeah,
there's ways to get to Creston, and I'm there in 20-something minutes, and it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
But when you're there, you do feel like, wow, this is a really cool. Yeah, this is cool.
World. Yeah, it's really cool. Like you said, people ride their horses to the restaurant sometimes. The property right behind the Loading Chute, there's cows and they do roping, and there's an arena back there, and my stepfather ropes back there almost every day with one of our regulars. And
no way. That's cool.
Yeah, it's only 15 minutes from Paso or Atascadero, and I live in Paso, and everyone's like, oh, it feels so far. And it's really not.
Yeah.
So,
You'll be fine. Well,
And
here's
once
another
you drive
thing.
out that way, you pass some of those wineries and you're like, oh, I've gone down this path before. This isn't far at all.
Well,
you know?
listen, people in San Luis Obispo, they go, what? I got to go up the grade. They talk about the grade like it's going up Everest.
Yeah, I know.
Or it's like, Half Dome. It's like, come on, it's just up the grade.
But it is true. Jumping off at Atascadero and taking 41, like that's a really pretty drive.
It's beautiful.
And it's
I love
not
it. Like
super
Cripple
busy.
Creek, if you're going out to like say Cass or this or that. Yeah, no. But and then people in Paso too. It's like you go, oh no, we don't go down the grade. Like I'm going for a Costco pilgrimage. It's like, come on, guys.
we're actually going there after.
Yeah, of course. Anyone coming down from the road, we
brought us
got
down.
to hit Costco.
Yes.
But the idea is, it's 25 minutes, and look, the Central Coast is vast. It's a big footprint, but it's beautiful, and Creston is one of those gems in that crown, no doubt. And let's talk about the Loading Chute specifically, because this is a place that right up there with just it's like that premier kind of quintessential spot in Creston.
So we're a family-focused steakhouse. We serve prime rib daily. We serve lunch and dinner daily. We have steaks and chicken and seafood off the oak pit. We have a wood-fired pizza oven. We make our homemade bread every day. Secret recipe that we've been doing for 25 years.
You guys got bomb bread?
Yes.
What is like a sourdough kind of thing?
It's
or
a
what?
French roll.
Ooh.
Homemade.
So you can put all your sandwiches on it.
My children just devour it.
Really?
Like, as
It's
soon
the
as we
bread
get
that
done,
comes
it
with the
swears
dinner.
it.
So as soon as you sit down for dinner, we bring a basket of bread.
Now,
and
what kind of
salted butter.
steakhouse? How old school of a steakhouse are you? I think of, because we're lucky here, we have so many. Think of, Far Western Tavern, Jocko's, right? Some of these old ones. You guys are up there. You guys have been there for a while. Yeah. What is the steakhouse like, accoutrements,
We're compared to Jocko's. We're compared to what AJ's used to be. Like I said, prime rib daily, steaks off the oak pit. It comes with, all the meals come with a baked potato and vegetables and a side salad or soup. So it's a full meal. Everyone leaves with boxes.
That oak pit is so good too. Everything's got that little char to it. I'm terrible. I love
It's
the
red
country.
and white
I
oak.
order the shrimp.
Yeah.
So, but that charred up seafood though is so delicious.
Yeah.
What is like the one dish, if you were to take it off, people would like riot?
A ribeye.
Yeah.
But I really love the filet mignon.
Yeah.
Rack of lamb is amazing. And then we have huge bomb desserts that we're famous for, the mud pie, the grasshopper pie, and all of our portions are big, so you won't leave hungry.
Is it the kind of place where you need to make reservations? Can you roll up there on a Friday at 7 or probably not?
Weekends, reservations are definitely recommended. We do have, it's pretty small inside. We seat only about 80 inside, and we have a nice large patio. So weather dependent, I definitely recommend reservations on the weekends. Weekdays, you could walk in.
The patio is awesome too if you have kids, because there's the patio where you sit and then there's this whole like grassy knoll next to it. And so you're dining and your kids can hang out for a bit. The kids menu's great. It also comes with like a little mini sundae.
Ice cream sandwich.
Whatever. My kids are like that. I will eat this cheeseburger if it means I can have that ice cream sandwich at the end. But when they get bored, because it takes them 10 seconds to eat to an adult in terms of what they can spend, they go run around in the grass and then they come back over. It's perfect.
So good.
We were named one of the top family-friendly restaurants by the Tribune a few months ago.
Oh, cool. Good for you guys.
Really cool, yeah.
Well, one thing that you guys are doing more and more are these events. And thankfully, you have met the lovely Meghan Ball, because you are connecting people in a really special way. And this Grenache Giddy-Up, it sounds great. I'm looking at your producers. I'm like, damn, girl, you and I have a lot of the same taste. I love this. These are some great brands.
It's super fun that I've been doing these events for a while, because now I feel like people know about them. They want to do them. And it's almost like it's more about I have to only ask a couple at a time, and I just feel so spoiled because Paso has such good wine. And
do you try and cap it? You're like, I'm not going to have any more than blank.
Yes, in part for space. We've been talking like tables, and where are they going to go? And at some point, the consumer does get overwhelmed, and that always from the beginning was my focus. Is like, I'm not trying to be the PRWC. I'm trying to be a little bit more focused, a little bit more.
Well, you're not trying to get people like completely
Smaller.
lit, but it's like, I'd love for you to remember these brands too when you leave. So
Definitely.
if you don't have too many of them, but then again, you do want the variety. So it's a little bit of both there. It's
this one was
fence you're
tricky
riding.
because Grenache comes in 3 colors. There's Grenache, and there's Grenache Blanc, and there's Rosé of Grenache.
Yeah.
We have 2 of those with us today.
And there's cool temperature Grenache. There's one. I mean, like, so you could find. It's just one of those grapes.
And so that was kind of it. Like we started with a few producers, and then it was like, okay, well, who else has some Grenache Blanc that we could bring in here, and I try and do that, and I try and think honestly myself about the whole year. If I've already picked up a producer like in an event earlier this year, then maybe I'm going to try and get someone else in just because I want everyone to get a shot. You know?
Do you want to do this yearly? Is that the idea with Grenache Giddy-Up?
Well, Rosé Roundup was
a huge
success, so we definitely want to do that one again. Grenache Giddy-Up, we're going to see how it goes.
We're going to see how it goes. Yeah.
You know, October
I'm looking at the names. I'm just thinking, like, I just interviewed on Where Wine Takes You. He's the winemaker for Brecken, but he's got his own label.
Yeah, Alex with Turanian.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think he's all Grenache. So, but look at this. I'm going to name some of these because I'm big fans of, a lot of these here. Zobèto, Absolution, Sight. Oh, Jeremy's wines are fantastic. Hoxhill, love
we have
them.
that one here.
Oh, great. I've been drinking this white. This Zobèto wine. I love Cliff and the team at Zobèto.
Yeah. Cliff and Christy do an amazing job.
Great people.
This white I could live off of.
Karn. Oh, man. Curtis Shale Oak here. Adelaida. Caliza. Alta, Colina. Justin Booker. Here's one I have not seen. I'm excited to learn about Ruakh.
Ruakh, yeah. That's Sam Mogul. She does Grenaches and a few other. She's a mom like us, has a little girl, but she's worked in the industry forever. Her first job was with Guillaume at Closelin.
Oh, damn. Never heard of them.
And yeah. No, it's very new and very small, but
Good, so
I'm
cool.
a sucker. If you're a mom and you come to me, I will find a spot in something for you.
Yeah.
Those are,
We'll have a whole community.
Exactly.
So
Mom
again,
winemakers call me.
This event is on Sunday, the 26th. It is 2 to 4:30 p.m. We'll put links in the show notes. We'll connect you right to the link to get tickets. But where does that link go? We'll take that QR code and translate it to something people can push on.
Yeah.
But where does it go?Es
it goes to the Loading Chute online ordering site.
Boom.
But just so you know, it's the online ordering site. So order it for pickup, and it's down in the event section after the burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you can also place a dinner order.
So you're running your ticketing for the event through your to-go orders?
Yes.
That was the system that they had over at the Loading Chute.
That's
We're making it
work. I love that.
We're not paying extra.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I feel you.
Yeah.
No, I totally feel you. Well, this is going to be fun. You got some great brands here.
Yeah, and
there's going to be real live ponies.
Say what?
And there will be pony rides available for the kiddos. And then you can take pictures with the ponies.
You want to have a Grenache event? Make pony rides for the adults.
Well, yeah,
they can pet the ponies, take pictures.
Pony selfies.
They might
I actually have a series of
That's
emojis.
great.
That's like a pony and the selfie stick and wine and a heart. And I'm like, this is our emoji for
Wine
them.
and
Yeah.
ponies.
Can that be a
so
thing?
cute.
So, any other little pieces of this event that we need to?
Oh, James Rivers. He's a great musician. We had him at the Rosé Roundup too, and he'll be live on the stage jamming out, which is a lot of fun. There's space there to dance and relax. So,
Bounce houses.
Yeah,
And then food from the Loading Chute.
Dope.
So we'll have like small bites and
Nice.
yummy
It's 2 to
things.
4:30, so you can just and if any wine that you buy at the event, you can take over to the Loading Chute. No corkage that night.
Sweet.
So, you can
Let's
get
talk
a
about these
bottle.
2 wines that you brought. This white from Zobèto. What is it?
It's Grenache Blanc with a little Pic Bull Blanc in it, and it's fantastic.
So good. This is a crush any time of day.
Exactly.
This is a bomb wine.
Yeah, it's both of them come from the property like just behind them there. Actually, they're over
Everything
on
you want in
Arbor.
a white wine.
I know it's crisp,
It's nice.
it's refreshing, it's got just enough body, but then just cleans up across your palate.
And then talk about everything you want in a wine. Jeremy Weintraub is just one of the absolute best. Dude's nuts. He's such a good winemaker.
I know.
This Grenache, beautiful.
Yeah, this is the 2021 Grenache out of Ballard Canyon. It comes from Larner Vineyard. Jeremy's private label site wines, he makes a little bit of wine and he only makes 5 wines. They come from 3 different vineyards, right, all in Ballard Canyon. It's about that site, And I feel like this wine speaks to Grenache more than anything. It has those chalky upfront tannins that just sort of grab you and then wash away to this beautiful eruption of fruit and acidity. I adore this wine and I adore Grenaches, so I'm super excited because we're going to have, it's about a quarter white Grenache, a quarter rosé Grenache, and a half red Grenaches.
Damn.
And
Something for everyone.
Literally something for everyone. So what's great is for listeners of Up and Adam, if you get in on this right now, I'm going to pick someone to win some tickets to this Sunday's Giddy-Up, and you're going to get your kids in there. If you got kids, bring them. It's all good. Is that right?
Yeah.
So normally do kids cost money? How does it work?
It's $10 for the kids,
Got
but
it.
Free under 3. But
we're gonna get
we
your
don't know
kids
how
in.
many kids you have, so we're not going to tell you one kid has to stay home.
Right, yeah.
And if you don't have kids, that's also okay. You're
Right.
not like missing out too much.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you about those other kids. Is this dog friendly?
It is not dog friendly in
okay.
the event, but the restaurant patio is.
That's
if you
cool.
come dining there,
Yeah,
we have lots of dogs on the patio all
I
the
love
time.
it. For sure. 'Cause
We
they
have
gotta
Between
ride-
2 and
Water
4:30,
bowls
you could probably just take over a table on the
People always
patio.
order-
Take turns
Nice.
hitting the event.
People always order a puppy patty and
Oh, I love
chop it
that.
up.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so you go to adamontiel.com, click on the Connect tab, and just say, hey, I heard the ladies on. I want to go. First one in, you got to go. It's this Sunday, October 26th. Of course, you got kids, bring them. You'll all be part of the thing. You'll be on the Up and Adam guest list. And thank you for taking care of some listeners for Up and Adam. I love that. So this is happening on Sunday. Don't miss it. Again, all the links at your fingertips in the show notes. Meghan Ball, always great to chat with you.
So good to talk with you, Adam.
Yeah,
Love it.
We got more to do. We got more to take on, girl.
I know. We always come
This
up with
is so
new
good.
events.
All
Yes.
the events.
And then, Kristen, it was so fun to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do we need reservations for the loading chute? We just walk in, right?
Weekends, we recommend
Best.
reservations,
Again,
but you
yes.
can always walk in. Maybe there's a wait of 20 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
I love it. Well,
And
come
there's
in.
a bar you can hang out
There's
at.
a bar.
Well, exactly. Right. Legendary
Cheers.
spot. Thanks for
you.
sharing Creston with us.
Thank you.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
All right, big thanks to Meghan Ball, Kristen Parker for bringing the Grenache Giddy-Up. Don't forget this Sunday, October 26th, 2 to 4:30. You want to win your way in? Go now. AdamOnTiel.com. Hit the Connect tab. And make sure you follow Vin Lumia, also the Loading Chute. I got their links in the show notes, as well as tickets into the event. I want to take a moment, show some love to my friends at Life Elements. Martha and Kurt are the absolute best. And you know that thing we all say when something hurts, but we don't want to deal with it? I'm fine. Yeah, Life Elements is for that. It's for the bruises, the bites, the sore joints, the stiff neck. Can even help some of the hormonal things you might be going to with their bath bombs and essential oils. Or maybe it's that stuff you've been quietly living with, that pain in your knee or your shoulder that you don't have to anymore. They're based right here in Atascadero. Life Elements makes powerful plant-based wellness products that are as safe as they are effective. Think broad spectrum CBD, magnesium, calendula, arnica, all the essential oils blended into sprays, sticks, balms that actually do something. They work. Visit them. 7425 El Camino Real, Suite O, back right corner. Check them out. Just smell what they got going on. Who knows? You might even walk out with something that Martha just hands you. If you're on the web, lifeelements.com, check them out from anywhere. And you can use the promo code from anywhere. Use the promo code ADAM and save 15% online. Don't just be fine. Feel better. Support local. Be healed. Life Elements. All right, I hope your week is shaping up beautifully. Thanks to Moonshiner Collective for original music on the show. Moonshinercollective.com. Stream them wherever you get your music. Also, thanks to our friends at Timbre Winery for giving us the Timbre Lobro Studios. TimbreWinery.com. Timbre. Yeah. And thanks to you for rating, reviewing, subscribing to what we're doing here. It just helps so much when you share the show with a friend and let others discover the community. So thank you. Till tomorrow, I'm Adam Montiel. Appreciate you more than you know for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.